All right, so for today's video, I wanted to try and do something just a little bit different. I kind of wanted to show what kind of goes into all this. Like, for example, how do I flip? I just got an iPhone, Jesus. Like, usually I show the trailer already hooked up, but that's not even close to being part of it. We've had the car ready to go for a little while. We got rained out at Fort Morgan, so it's been like 5 weeks since we raced. But yeah, for right now, I've been messing with GoPros. I just got these sweet mounts from Alexia Alloys, if you can see these. And they give me more confidence than the GoPro mount. This one's been doing great for, I guess, everything I've needed it to do. I don't know, I just feel a little bit better about having like a bolt and a nut, you know? Like this just seems more sturdy. You can kind of turn this however you want, which I guess you can do with the GoPro thing too. But it'll have a bolt and a nut through here too. So anyway, I've been messing with stuff. I got this sweet little GoPro that I thought would be super cool. And then I'm pretty sure I was watching one of T-Mez's videos, and he was like, I'm not impressed with them, which I could kind of see why. Not that I've really messed with it, just there's no external battery and all that. Or battery that can be external, I guess it's internal. But anyway, so for today we're going to basically load up, and we are racing Calhan? No, not Calhan. What is it? I'm blanking right now. Holyoke. We're racing Holyoke this weekend. And it was supposed to be Friday night was the jackpot night, and Saturday night was the points race. But Saturday night is still the points race, and now Sunday night is the jackpot. So yeah, it's basically what I got going. We always keep a little whiteboard of everything we need. Here's some of my dad's old drag cars. I'll have to do a shop tour one of these days. We kind of got a lot. I need to do a trailer tour because we're thinking about selling it to get one that can haul 2 cars, and it will not have living quarters then. So anyway, probably won't put this in the video, but you know. So one of the things that's important to realize whenever you're putting up a GoPro, anyway, like this halo bar kind of messes this up, so I'm gonna have to keep messing with it. But I didn't like it being right here, kind of made some of the footage a little bit wonky. But if you were to roll over, you want your camera to be able to like fold down and it's hitting, right? You want it to be able to fold down below the cage to hopefully save itself. So it is not right now. Loaded and ready to go to the track tomorrow. It is Friday, and well, guess who forgot to put the generators in before we hooked up the trailer again? That would be me. The real question of this is, who noticed that only one tow mirror was up? I don't know, you might not have even been able to see it, but I noticed it right as I put my phone away. That's better. Take it all in. She's about to get sold, not the truck, just the trailer. Yes, I am making trips to the garage and back for food. That's, if you guessed it, that's exactly what I'm doing. We have made it to Holyoke. The track is pretty freaking massive. Definitely the biggest track I've ever raced on. It's a 3/8 mile, and it's definitely a circle. I'm hoping the track stays good because you can just see all the sand. Sorry, it's not going. You can just see all the sand is just absorbing all that water. So yeah, anyway, it's going good. Holyoke's a pretty nice little town. These pits are pretty dry. Hopefully the wind don't pick up. But yeah, the racing should be good. Just got to keep learning like a rookie. Everybody's rolling in slowly. Got our set up. the rest of the midgets, and yeah, everybody's here, I guess. I think there might be a couple more midgets, we'll see. Well, that is not good. That's clear, but it's coming this way, so.
It was crazy though, all these little curves and jobs and it would go over.
Alright, well, Joe Bellum said, like, everybody go, but as you saw, the wind and the rain in the last clip is kind of getting it. So pretty much everybody's kind of boycotting, like, we ain't going out in that. So, we'll see how it goes. I have high hopes that this storm will just blow over. I don't see why we have to go out right now, though. It's kind of dumb. So, but yeah. What else was I gonna say? I don't know. I'll have to edit this out. Alright, not that I got any video of it, but it just rained pretty good. Enough to possibly knock the dust off the track, even. So that's even better. But they're telling us to go out now. We're gonna run the big cars on it first, like the sport mods and all that. And depending on how it looks, the midgets are gonna go. So I'm gonna get ready again and hope for the best.
I got it. Are you ready? You ready to start it?
Alright, put me in gear. Yeah. Alright, my cameras are on, we're good?
Yeah, they're all on. They say anything in your helmet?
I've heard stuff before, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what do we got in here for fuel?
Yeah, we got the fuel we put in there.
Yeah, I know.
So it's over the shelf.
What valves or whatever? Not valves. What's our
tune-up?
Yeah.
7,000 feet. It's exactly 7,000 feet. So it ought to run fucking good. I think we're good to go.
Just wait for somebody else to push out first.
Yeah. And you drew number 1, so I mean you should be starting on the front. But they said they're gonna do
heat.
Yeah, they said they're gonna do some green yellows or whatever first or whatever.
Is this the heat right now?
No, I don't know. I'd say just get out there and fucking see what happens. All right, you ready?
Oh,
Just won my first heat race. Woo! Now and then whenever just won my first heat race, and whenever I went to roll the dice to see how many cars were inverting, I got a 0. So if I cannot fuck it up for 40 laps, I might get my first win ever in a midget. Woo! Pretty pumped up about that. Not real great at showing it, working on that. So anyway, let's go see how it goes.
Alright, your cameras are on.
Okay. Will
You in gear?
No. Okay, it's good.
Good. Yeah, with this water down, could make it a little slick, but I think it'll burn off pretty quick.
Hey,
Huh.
what should I do to my right rear?
Tighten it.
I need to tighten it if it's too loose, and I need to loosen it if it gets dry.
Right, but I loosened it right now over what it was. I loosened this one, and this one.
Yeah,
so
I don't
5
care
or
about
6
what you did.
clicks.
What do I need to do for these two? If it gets rubber, I need to tie my front end down.
Yep.
If it needs to be loose, I need to loosen my
So
front
tie
end.
your front end down and tighten your right rear.
Ready, bub? third place in an RMMRA race ain't worth tearing up the shit. Or the labor to put a new motor in. Not even to mention
Very
the
close.
cost. It was at the start. I would really say it was at the start. The biggest thing was I tried to loosen up my right rear like 2 or 3 clicks. And it made it so much worse. 1 and 2. And then I turned it back before I got to 3 and 4. I wish I would have tried it at 3 and 4. That would have been it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Alright, well, I did good. I did really good. I was keeping up with Jeremy Hewish and Gary Taylor, who are both very fast drivers. I believe Gary Taylor's been in the A-main at the Chili Bowl. And she got hot. I watched her hit 230, and then I watched her hit 240, and I tried to limp it to see if I could finish the race at 240. And she kept going up, so I pulled off. That was the end of it. So yeah, pretty eventful night. Pretty excited about it. Hopefully tomorrow's even better. I wish we had one of our bigger radiators with us. It'd be ideal. Look at this thing. It's looking so beautiful. Nice little Mopar W9 action. We're about to get a race sport like sweep up header, even though it's a standard port motor. So that'll be cooler at least. But here's what a midget motor looks like.